If you were able, if somebody came to you and presented a time machine and gave you the opportunity to go back in time, what would you do? Would you go back and stop yourself from having that one night stand? Would you invest in Apple? Would you go back and beat that bully up? Um, would you go back and kill Hitler? Would you go back and prevent the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King or John F. Kennedy or Abraham Lincoln? Would you go save Joan of Arc? Or would you want to go back and see the crucifixion of Jesus Christ or the resurrection of Jesus Christ? All those things, I'm quite sure is more answers for that. For myself is, after deep consideration, thinking about it, I wouldn't want to change anything. The good, the bad, the ugly, because it's what make me who I am today. All the mistakes that I've made, it has made me who I am today for the and helps me to move for the future. It's all about progress. It's all about constant motion. You know, things in the past happen for a reason, and there's been people who've heard me use this term. It's a necessary evil. From Adolf Hitler to Christopher Columbus to the Cortez to the conquistadors to, once again, to the assassinations of our, prominent leaders. It's all directing us to a new direction. It's all about progress, and it's all about learning from the mistakes that we made. Now, a time machine, the time machine that I'm talking about is an organic time machine. Now, what I'm talking about, the organic time machine, is you visualize. You visualize yourself succeeding in a task that you have at hand. You visualize yourself accomplishing goals. You visualize yourself in a state of prosperity. And if you do go back in time, you go back in time organically and reflect on events happen. And yeah, on that level, on the astral level, on the mental level, yeah, you can change things, because now what you're doing is you're convincing your brain. Because if you add emotional intensity along with the visualization of using your imagination, you can convince the brain that that's a reality as well, and you can benefit from the success that you alter from the past events through the mind. But it's all about progress. It's all about perpetual growth. And that's how we have to see our life as. We should live with no regrets. We should live of life is always throwing things at us. We're always going to be cast in scenarios where at that moment we may not have the answer. So like I said to my mom, I said, "Mom, you raised us the best way you can." "No, son, I made a lot." No, at that time, those were the right decisions, because it made me strong. It made me tough. It made me constantly think about finding better solutions. It encouraged me. It instilled in me to never give up, and the most important thing, you prepared me for the world. So I have no regrets. It's all about now projecting your future, designing and creating your future. So if someone came to me with a time machine of going in the past, no, I wouldn't want to change anything, because I have a wonderful son. I'm in a beautiful relationship. My life can only get better. And all challenges I accept. And as well as anybody should always accept challenges and never see themselves as a failure. Just go back and reflect and learn. And just correct it. And, learn. And always strive to better yourself. Simple. Simple.